Crikey! Let's talk about snakes, shall we? These creatures are absolutely fascinating. Some people get a bit jumpy around them, but I reckon that's just because they don't know them. There's a common idea that snakes are slimy. Can you believe that? Well, let me tell you, that's a big old myth. Their skin is actually dry and cool to the touch. It's covered in these amazing scales. They feel smooth or sometimes a little bit rough, depending on the snake. So, no slime here, mates. Just pure natural beauty. Now, here's a little something that'll blow your socks off. Did you know that snakes don't have eyelids? That's right. They can't blink like we do. Instead, they have a clear scale, like a little window over each eye. This special scale is called a brill, which means spectacle in German. Isn't that incredible? It protects their eyes from dust and dirt as they slither along. So if you ever think a snake is staring at you without blinking, well, you're absolutely right. It's always got its eyes on the world, protected and ready. Another thing that often gets people talking is how snakes move. They don't have legs, do they? But boy, can they get around. They use their strong muscles and those amazing scales on their bellies. These scales grip the ground, pushing the snake forward. It's like they're flowing, a river of muscle and scales. Some snakes can climb trees, others can swim like champions, and some can even fly by gliding from tree to tree. What absolute little legends they are, adapting to move in so many ways. So many people have this image of snakes as aggressive. But honestly, most snakes are quite shy. They'd much rather slither away and hide than pick a fight. They usually only become defensive if they feel threatened or scared. Think about it from their perspective. We're big, noisy creatures to them. If we give them their space and treat them with respect, they're usually happy to go about their business. They're truly magnificent animals, and we've got so much to learn about them. What a world. Talk about variety. Snakes come in all sorts of shapes, sizes and colours. It's just mind-boggling. You've got your tiny little thread snakes. Some of them are so small they could fit on a coin. They look just like little earthworms. Then on the other end of the scale you have the giants. Think of the mighty anaconda or the reticulated python. These fellas can grow over 20 feet long, imagine that. From a few inches to the length of a bus, snakes show off nature's incredible creativity. What a diverse group. Their skin is another masterpiece. Those scales we talked about, they're not just for show. They're made of keratin, the same stuff as our fingernails. And the patterns and colors are just stunning. Some snakes are camouflaged to blend in with leaves or dirt. This helps them hide from predators and sneak up on their prey. Others have bright, bold colors. These colors can warn predators that the snake is venomous. Don't mess with me, mate, is what those colors are saying. It's a beautiful and clever survival strategy, isn't it? Now, let's talk about their senses, because they don't have ears like ours. Some people think snakes are deaf, but that's not quite right. They can't hear sounds in the air very well, but they are super sensitive to vibrations in the ground. They can feel footsteps or other movements from far away. This helps them detect danger or find their next meal. They hear with their whole body, especially their jawbone resting on the ground. It's a super sense that we can only imagine having. How cool is that? And don't forget their amazing sense of smell. Snakes have a forked tongue. They flick it in and out, collecting tiny scent particles from the air. Then they stick their tongue into a special organ in the roof of their mouth. It's called the Jacobson's organ. This organ tells the snake what's around. Is that a tasty mouse nearby, or is there another snake in the area? It's like they're tasting the air to understand their world. Absolutely brilliant. They are such sophisticated creatures, using all their senses to navigate their lives. Snakes are incredible survivors, and you can find them all over the world. They live in almost every type of habitat you can think of, from hot sandy deserts to lush steamy rainforests. You can find them in grasslands, mountains, and even in the big blue ocean. Some snakes, like the garter snake, might even visit your garden. They are super adaptable. As long as there's food and a bit of shelter, a snake can often make a home. This adaptability is one of the reasons they've been around for millions of years. True Aussie battlers, some of them. When it comes to finding a meal, snakes have some amazing techniques. They are carnivores, which means they eat meat. Their diet can include anything from insects and rodents to birds, eggs, fish, and even other reptiles. Some snakes are constrictors. This means they grab their prey and coil their strong bodies around it. They squeeze tighter and tighter until the animal can no longer breathe, Pythons and boas are famous constrictors. It's a powerful and effective way to hunt, ensuring they get a good feed. Other snakes use venom to catch their prey. Venom is a special type of saliva that can paralyze or kill the animal. These snakes have fangs, which are like sharp, hollow teeth. They use their fangs to inject the venom quickly. Cobras, vipers, and taipans are examples of venomous snakes. It's important to remember that venom is primarily for hunting food, not for attacking humans. They'd much rather save their precious venom for a real meal. Respect them, and they'll respect you. It's a wild world out there. Snakes also have some pretty unique ways to avoid becoming someone else's dinner. Camouflage is their first line of defense, as we mentioned. Blending in means they often go unnoticed. If they are spotted, some snakes will try to escape quickly. Others might put on a big display to scare off a threat. They might hiss loudly, flatten their bodies to look bigger, or even play dead. The hognose snake is a master actor, flipping onto its back and letting its tongue hang out. It's all about survival in the wild, and these guys are experts. Now let's get down to the really important stuff. Snakes play a crucial role in our ecosystems. They are absolutely essential. Think about it. What do many snakes love to eat? Rodents. Mice and rats can cause big problems for farmers by eating crops. They can also spread diseases. Snakes are like nature's very own pest controllers. By keeping rodent populations in check, snakes help protect our food supplies and even our health. They are doing a fantastic job, working silently in the background. What champions! They're not just at the top of the food chain, eating other animals. Snakes are also an important food source for other creatures. Birds of prey, like eagles and hawks, often hunt snakes. Other mammals, like mongooses or even larger reptiles, will also prey on them. This means snakes are a vital link in the food web. They help transfer energy from the animals they eat to the animals that eat them. Everything in nature is connected, and snakes are a key part of that beautiful, complex puzzle. It's a delicate balance, and they help keep it steady. Unfortunately, many snake species around the world are facing threats. Habitat loss is a huge problem. As humans build more cities and farms, the wild places where snakes live are shrinking. This means less space for them to hunt, hide, and raise their young. Pollution also affects them, as does climate change, which can alter their environments. And sometimes people harm snakes simply because they misunderstand them or fear them unnecessarily. This makes me incredibly sad because these animals deserve our protection. So, what can we do? Hey, the most important thing is to protect their habitats. We need to save our forests, wetlands, and grasslands. We can also learn more about snakes and teach others. Understanding these amazing reptiles helps to reduce fear and promote respect. If you see a snake, admire it from a safe distance. Don't try to catch it or harm it. Remember, they are a vital part of our natural world. By conserving snakes, we are helping to keep our planet healthy and wild for generations to come. They're true blue wonders, and they need our help.